3, Trez Bozak taking a reverse and is out to the 25-26 yard line. Number 23, Ethan Huffnagel, wrapping him up at the 26. Dakota Ridge will set up shop from there, 1st and 10. Zach Cook on the keeper, getting a couple of yards before being pushed back. Number 4, Austin.
Yeah, game hadn't even started yet. They turned into the refreshments.
Oh, okay.
Had to show their ID for a drink, apparently.
Wrong team, though.
Well, we try to be good about that here.
Number 11, Aaron Nelson, has to fight just to get a yard as number 84, Evan Koenig, takes him down. It is a 1-yard gain, 3rd and 7, Dakota Ridge at its 29. 0-3.
It was like the Rockies.
Yeah. Cook's pass over the middle is nearly intercepted by number 4, Austin Nelson. Multiple coverage on the intended receiver, number 21, Josh Morrison. 4th and 7 for Dakota Ridge, who brings in number 32, Evan Swaney, to punt.
Wow.
Oh, man. Swaney's punt going out of bounds inside the Green Mountain 45. They'll mark it at the Ram 44-yard line. 27 yards, no return. Green Mountain 1st and 10 from its own 44. Times. Running play for very short yardage. 47, Shane Romero and others are there on the tackle. Second down on the way after number 9, Shane Nelson took the give. 2nd and 9 from the 45. Yeah, after that nonsense we've had before.
Oh, that's right. They used to be gold, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
With white lettering.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Quick pass, good for a yard to number 11, Wes Betcher. Number 48, Jake Iannella wraps him up. 1-yard gain, 3rd and 8, Green Mountain at its own 46.
Is he in uniform?
Mm-hmm. Gariani with a lot of time. That is intercepted. Intercepted by number 20, Abdullah Musla. The pass from Gariani intended for number 82, Jordan Estrada. And Musla with a pick at his own 43, where Dakota Ridge will have 1st and 10. Quick pass incomplete. Cook throwing incomplete over number 5, Daman Tran. 2nd and 10, Dakota Ridge at its 43. Number 11, Aaron Nelson finding some yardage and across the 45. Number 9, Shane Nelson, and number 77, Evan Thout, tripped him up first. Number 4, Austin Nelson finishes. 3rd and 4.5 at the 48.5. They go without a huddle this time.
Trying to get him offsides.
No, they did that a lot.
Here is Cook with time and completes it, 1st down and then some. So getting the 1st down, number 33, Landon Johnson inside the 45. Before 4, Austin Nelson, 9, Shane Nelson, and 11, Wes Betcher. All take him down. Performance of over 300 yards. Though still a 22-point loss last week for the Eagles.
Did you have your mic on?
Number 11, Aaron Nelson on the give, takes it down to about the 36, where the other number 11, Wes Betcher, meets him. 7 yards, 2nd and 3, Dakota Ridge and the Green Mountain 36. Nelson again, and may have had the first. It's number 11, Aaron Nelson on the give, taking it near the sticks. Number 9, Shane Nelson taking him down. Plenty of Colin 3.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Number 11, Aaron Nelson dancing his way to the 30 before number 84, Evan Koenig, can bring him down. Number 47, Kyle Huffnagel, a little help as well, 2nd and 7 at the 30. Dakota Ridge with a no huddle, see if Green Mountain takes any kind of a dive like the New York Giants did to slow down the St. Louis Rams Monday night. Cook good to number 5, Dom Tran. He's taken down at the 25 by number 34, Jacob Carreras. Gain of an even handful, 5 yards, 3rd and 2 from the 25 for Dakota Ridge. Number 11, Aaron Nelson straight ahead, getting to the 21 before a plethora of Rams converge on him. Including 9, Shane Nelson, 21, Jack Davis, and 47, Kyle Huffnagel. Gain of 4, 1st and 10 at the 21 of Green Mountain for Dakota Ridge. Cook will throw the swing pass. It is caught for short yardage. It's number 3, Trace Pozak makes the catch, getting about 4 yards before number 80, Henry Minna. Number 11, Aaron Nelson ran into his own man and then probably lost a yard. It'll be 3rd down. Cook to throw here. It is caught inside the 10. And the catch made and getting down to the 2-yard line, number 33, Landon Johnson. Number 11, Wes Betcher tackled him at the 2. 16 yards, 1st and...
Look at that score.
Oh, man.
Those ones.
1 and 1 on the 1 in quarter 1. Eleven, Aaron Nelson maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You telling me the scoreboard? All this?
Number 9, Shane Nelson getting there first. 58, Cody Smith and others assist.
No.
2nd and goal from the 1.
This no huddle makes the quarter go by a little faster.
Yeah.
Well, they do about the same time. Or play.
It just seems like they're always moving.
Cook in big trouble. Cook having to throw a pressure pass tipped away by number 34, Jacob Carreras, intended for number 5, Dom Tran. Multitude of Rams in the backfield. And the result?
But not the winner.
Spoiler alert. 47, Shane Romero in on 2nd effort for a touchdown for Dakota Ridge.
Was that 3rd down?
Romero from a yard out. So the regular running back, Aaron Nelson, couldn't finish it, but ran on the big guy, Shane Romero, to do it. Now Devin Jones will try the extra point. But if a high snap, it is down. And the extra point added by number 84, Devin Jones. As number 12, Braxton Thace provided the hold. It is Dakota Ridge 7, Green Mountain nothing, 4:47 to go in the first quarter.
You know who's going to come up and talk to you at halftime?
Who's that?
Zip.
Oh, good. I didn't realize he was here tonight, too.
Yes.
Making
Also, a Green Mountain ID has been turned into the fourth floor of the West Press Box. This is a Green Mountain freshman, Susanna Roberts. Susanna Roberts, your ID has been turned into the fourth floor of the West Press Box. You need to come and get it, or identity theft could get you.
Someone's gonna buy a Diet Coke on your card.
Oh, yeah. That's number 84, Devin Jones, taking the kick for Dakota Ridge. So an efficient 57-yard drive for Dakota Ridge following the Musla interception. Very short kick, taken from the 20. Number 11, Wes Betcher taking the kick out across the 25 to the 30-yard line. Tweak.
Okay, thank you.
Got a flag.
Piece of dirty laundry on the field. Number 20, Adam Legaretta got the give and only got about a yard. Figure Dakota Ridge will take it and move it back to the 26.
Illegal motion. Offense, penalty if declined, second down.
So they take the result of the play, which was no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Number 47.
Really?
Iriani in trouble and down. Number 45, Sean Demoff getting to number 17, Jake Iriani. A loss of 11 yards to the 20, and Green Mountain will have 3rd and 21.
I don't know where are they moving it to? The 22?
We'll make it the 22, 3rd and 19 for the Rams. So the officials get a little indecisive about the spot. Yeah.
Maybe from the knock in the head.
Iriani avoids the rush, incomplete, and a flag down is number 3, Trace Bozak in coverage. Now 2 flags. Number 88, Patrick Hall, the intended receiver. But now we have 2 flags.
No, not personally.
And I didn't see a ton of contact there, to be honest.
Pass interference, defense. 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, automatic first down.
Oh, maybe it is.
Are you getting a reflection of you in that light?
Mm-hmm.
That turned down a little bit?
May work.
You know, maybe I like to look at myself.
I know you do. And look who's wide open. It's Bryce Silk. Stumbled a little bit and is brought down at the 11. Number 10, Bryce Silk making the grab inside the 15 down to the 11. Number 3, Trace Bozak takes him down. They say the knee first hit the ground at the 12, so that's a 51-yard pickup.
That better not be on Mike.
Number 9, Shane Nelson on the give, fighting his way inside the 10-yard line. 47, Shane Romero and others with a stop. It'll be 2nd down.
That's all me, it scared me.
Iriani complete, but short of the first. Catch is made, but then a quick tackle as number 8, Marcos Romero got it. Number 33, Landon Johnson tackled. Iriani back of the end zone. Batted away, incomplete, turnover on downs. Number 24, Michael DeLeon getting to number 10. Bryce Silk, the intended receiver, in the back of the end zone. With a $1:14 left in the half, Dakota Ridge. And now a delay of game here.
Dead ball, delay game, offense. Half the distance to the goal, still first down.
That delay of game moves the ball to the 2, 1st and 20. Here's Cook to throw out of the end zone. Deep ball, incomplete. So the deep pass from Cook comes out incomplete, looking for number 21, Josh Morrison. 2nd and 12 at the 2 coming up. Cook again out of the end zone.
Oh, man.
And that is off of number 3, Trace Pozak, and incomplete. Number 47, Kyle Huffnagel, the nearest defender. 3rd and 12, Dakota Ridge at the 2.
33 and 5 gonna cross down here. There you go.
Cook completes the pass, but only for about a yard. It was 21, Josh Morrison getting it. Number 80, Henry Minivar and others on the tackle. 4th down. 11 to go from the 3. A gain of a yard. Number 32, Evan Sweeney. And finally, in the 3rd quarter, the officials said enough. We're keeping it on the field. No rush as Sweeney gets it away. Betcher will take it from the 40. Inside the 30, breaking a tackle, and Betcher's still going to the 20. Betcher to the 15 and run out of bounds. It's number 11, Wes Betcher, returning the Sweeney punt inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line before being run out of bounds. He picked up a 26-yard return. And Shane Nelson dancing inside for about 3 yards, and that's the play that ends the first quarter. 48, Jay Gianella and others. With a tackle, we're through 1 quarter of play. Dakota Ridge 7, Green Mountain nothing. Against a Pomona team that figures to be a 5A contender as Green Mountain takes a timeout.
Timeout, Green Mountain, first timeout.
Do you see?
Here's Iriani to throw 3rd and 8, wide open touchdown. Number 88, Patrick Hall with a catch for a touchdown for Green Mountain from number 17, Jake Iriani, good from 12 yards out. And it was Patrick Hall who lost his father right before the game last week. And Logan Blackney, a soccer player, will try the PAT. And hit it. Number 13, Logan Blackney converts the extra point 45 seconds into the 2nd quarter. Green Mountain 7, Dakota Ridge 7. Dylan DeLauro and Derek Hofschneider await the Doc Schaller kick, and it's Hofschneider from the 15. To the 25 with a block out to the 30 and run out near the 35. So it's number 34, Derek Hofschneider, getting run out of bounds shy of the 35 on the kick return.
Go ahead.
Shotgun as he's been most of the night, with Aaron Nelson as lone back like he's been most of the night. Nelson nowhere to go. For 11, Aaron Nelson met in the backfield by number 47, Kyle Huffnagel. Loss of a trio, make it a pair and a half. 2nd and 12 and a half at the 30 and a half.
I saw a couple of yells. Go ahead.
Here's Cook with a fake. Cook hit as he threw, and it was nearly intercepted and nearly caught. Number 47, Kyle Huffnagel, nearly made the pick. Number 3, Trace Bozak, nearly made the catch. The end result, incomplete. 3rd down, and 12 and a half to go at the 30 and a half. Cook's arm got hit as he threw it, and it was incomplete. Number 77, Evan Thought, getting in there to harass him. And the result will be 4th down, 12.5 at the 30.5. Number 32, Evan Sweeney, on the punt.
6, UYZ.
Okay, perfect. Selk at the 36 on the punt return, makes one miss and has a lot of room, but a flag down. So number 10, Bryce Selk, makes a move and gets back to the 37 of Dakota Ridge, but there is a flag at the Green Mountain 49. Number 24, Michael DeLeon on the tackle. We check the penalty. So we'll call it a 34-yard punt by Sweeney. Nelson again, the deep back for the Rams. And they give it to Betcher instead, and Wes Betcher almost had a big run. 11, Wes Betcher taking it out across the 45 to about the 46. Number 24, Michael DeLeon, just. Betcher the other way. Nowhere. 11, Wes Betcher on the give, is wrapped down hard by number 20, Abdullah Musla, and number 47, Shane Romero. No gain, 3rd and 3, Green Mountain on its own 46. Number 9, Shane Nelson on the give, goes ahead for about a yard, and that is it. For the pile gets to him, number 75, Cole Porter, among those in the pile. We'll call it 4th and 2, Green Mountain on its own, 47-yard line, and number 82, Jordan Estrada, will enter in a punt formation. Estrada with a high, but not that deep of a punt. Taking at the 17-yard line, DeLeon making a move and getting to the 25. So the punt returned out to the 25-yard line, about an 8-yard return. This number, well, its lights on, please extinguish them. Timeout, Dakota. No, Green Mountain takes it. My mistake. 1st and 10 at the 26 for Dakota Ridge after the Green Mountain timeout. And Green Mountain jumped offside. Double flags on the field. As Cody Smith and Kyle Huffnagel both got. Nelson with a lot of room to the 40, up to the 44. 11, Aaron Nelson taking the give, he's to the 44. 5, Zane Larson and others with a tackle. 1st and 10, Dakota Ridge at its 44, 13-yard pickup. As we approach 8 minutes left in the half. That ball is loose at the 44-yard line. Both sides, and Green Mountain got it. Green Mountain came away with it. Number 58, Cody Smith, got the recovery and gives Green Mountain the ball at about the Dakota Ridge 43.5-yard line. 1st and 10. Nelson, room to the right side, 1st down to the 29. 9, Aaron Nelson leaping his way to the 29 for a 1st down. Met hard by number 48, Jake Iannella. 7. Number 9, Shane Nelson will get about 2 yards that time. 75, Cole Porter and others fill it in. Gain of a pair, second and 8, Green Mountain at the Dakota Ridge 27. Sure. Gariani with a play fake, has a man, but dumps it short. Gariani with a very short pass, only good for about a yard before the pushing back. Number 8, Marcos Romero the grab. Number 20, Abdullah Musla the tackle. Will make Gariani with a fake. With time. Incomplete pass. And Gariani for number 88, Patrick Hall, with number 3, Trace Pozak with him stride for stride. Fourth down from about the 26 for Green Mountain. 7 yards for a first. A 44-yard field goal attempt by number 13, Logan Blackney, is wide left. It'll work like a
First game at 4 tomorrow.
Pozak on the toss. For 3, Trace Pozak takes the toss to about the 28 or 29. Number 11, Wes Betcher, running him out of bounds. Second effort from number 11, Aaron Nelson, gets him right in line with a first down marker. Number 4, Austin Nelson. Number 84, Evan Cohen. As we go under 5 left in the half of the 7-7 time. Number 11 getting the give, Aaron Nelson, for about 3 yards before the pile gets there. That included number 9, Shane Nelson, and a plethora of Rams. Again to 3, second and 7. Dakota Ridge, and it's 33. 3. Number 11, Austin Nelson, is just cut down at the 36-yard line by number 9, Shane Nelson. So get all the Nelsons involved and get a 3rd and 4 at the 36 for Dakota Ridge. Gain of a trio.
And that was Carrie asking if you can make that announcement.
Where do you want the royalty to meet?
Just behind the trailers.
Yeah.
Turn this up. If it's too loud, let me know, but I can't always hear the radio.
I understand. Quick toss, quick tackle. For 3, Trace Bozak got it. Number 21, Jack Davis, and 47, Kyle Huffney. Swaney into a scramble, thinks about running, then punts it. Selk at the 30, bobbles it, and may have gotten it back. Let's see. Yep. It's number 10, Bryce Selk, able to recover his bobble at about his own 30-yard line.
Written down.
Oh, good. Run a play here and. For 20, Adam Legaretta gets the give and gets very short yardage. Number 50, Alex Walker and others there for the stop. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 at the 3rd. A court that is in neutral and that has slipped into traffic. Gariani deep for Selk and 2 deep. Deep ball from Gariani, incomplete for number 10, Bryce Selk. Number 6, Jake Sanchez, and 24, Michael DeLeon, double coverage, 3rd and 9, Green Mountain at the 31. Yeah. Gariani with time, pressure from behind, and he is sacked. For 17, Jake Gariani getting sacked. Getting to him, number 48, Jake Iannella. Loss of 5 to the 26, 4th.
That's lost.
So that brings still some life left as Hofschneider drops it, gets it back. Looking for room and not getting any. 34, Derek Hofschneider recovering the bobble and only getting to about the 21-yard line. Thanks to number 88, Patrick Hall and others.
As soon as halftime gets here, announce it again.
Cook
Will
with
do.
a fake. time and incomplete. Cook dumps it off incomplete, looking for number 5, Dom and Tran. Here's Cook. Back across to Tran. Tran will only get about 5, maybe 6. It's number 5, Dom and Tran, with a catch on the side screen and getting about 6 yards. Number 55, Mark Silla and others make the tackle. 3rd and 4, Dakota Ridge on its own 27. He's got Pozak, and he can't catch it. Deep ball is off number 3, Trace Pozak, and incomplete with number 10, Bryce Selk, bearing down on him. 4th and 4, Dakota Ridge on its 27. Sweeney will scramble, and he will run it this time and get the first down. For 32, Evan Sweeney keeps it on the fake and has a first down to the 34. 55, Mark Sella getting to him, but a gain of 7, 1st and 10 to go. Timeouts.
I'm not going to be taking my eyes off the field right now.
Kozak looking for some atonement, getting a block, and getting room out to the 48. For 3, Trace Kozak on the toss out to the 48-yard line before number 34, Jacob Carreras takes him down. 15 yards to the 49, 1st and 10 Dakota Ridge. Cook just grounds it to kill the clock at 51 seconds left in the half. There is Cook. Cook's pass juggled around but caught by number 5, Dom and Tran at the 40-yard line. Gain of 11, 1st and 10 Dakota Ridge at the Green Mountain 40. Cook underneath to number 21, Josh Morrison, to the 34-yard line. Brady, Henry, Minivar, and others to stop. 2nd and 4. Aaron Nelson is tripped inbounds by number 55, Mark Silla. 3rd and 3 for Cook and the Eagles. Cook throwing to the side. It is caught in by number 3, Trace Pozak, and he does get out of bounds, or actually stops the clock for the first down to the 27.
Start the clock.
And then Cook spikes it with 9 seconds left. Here is Cook. Will have to go to the end zone or bust, working out of bounds. So the catch made by number 3, Trace Pozak, getting out of bounds at the 18, 4 seconds left in the half. And here comes number 84, Devin Jones, to try a field goal. That's it from 35. A 35-yard field goal attempt by Jones is up and good.
Wow.
Devin Jones, a 35-yard field goal at the end of the half. So after the first 24 minutes, the score: Dakota Ridge 10, Green Mountain 7.
Another nice victory, returning the kick in across the 45-yard line before being run out of bounds.
The run there is stacked up after about a yard at most. Number 20, Adam Legaretta, number 75, Cole Porter, and number 55, David Lewis got there first. Yanni into the rollout. Stops, deep ball for Silk. Batted away by number 6, Jake Sanchez, intended for number 10, Bryce Silk. The pass from Gariani, 3rd and 10 at the 38 for Green Mountain.
probably scored at least one.
Yes. The screen stacked up in the backfield and a flag down is number 9, Shane Nelson, the grab. Number 6, Jake Sanchez, and others on the tackle. We check the flag.
I don't know if you opened your game yet or not. I just had a whole bunch of.
Betcher coming around, and Betcher had room for a minute, then the hole closed. 11, Wes Betcher on the give, only taking it for a yard, maybe 2. 20, Abdullah Musla and others come quick. 1 yard gain to the 44, where it'll be. Yeah, give me a break here.
It was funny.
Oh, boy. Estrada's punt going out of bounds. They mark it at the Dakota Ridge. Zach Cook, a keeper, getting 2 yards before number 4, Austin Nelson, meets him head on. Some movement, and the flags. About the 26. Dirty laundry, no play. Cook in a rollout with protection. Deep ball, he's got his man, but incomplete. Deep ball from Cook, incomplete for number 33, Landon Johnson. As it was off him, although number 11, Wes Betcher, was with him stride for stride. 3rd and 19, Dakota Ridge on its own 20. Cook sets it up to Nelson with a lot of room but a flag, as Nelson doesn't get the first anyway. Number 11, Aaron Nelson, gets the screen to the 34, but we do have a flag as number 4, Austin Nelson, had come up to make the tackle. Flag at the 20.
One that works.
Yeah. Flag down again. Here comes a flag. Play cannot be run. And now Dakota Ridge is clapping. Apparently Green Mountain jumped first.
Started snap, we have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the defense. 15-yard penalty, still 4 down.
So now the ball to the 28 of Dakota Ridge, and the Eagles get 3rd and 11.
Too late to accept the penalty.
The ball maybe before it was snapped or something like that. Cook in trouble and down. Number 58, Cody Smith, getting to number 11, number 15, Zach Cook. At about his own 20-yard line, they'll put forward progress at the 22. Loss is 6, 4th and 17 for Dakota Ridge. No fake this time, just a low liner that takes a bounce for Dakota Ridge. Clear to the 30 or thereabouts. So the punt down. Gariani's quick pass is juggled. That's intercepted. That is intercepted by number 48, Jake Iannella. Number 11, Aaron Nelson, running inside to the 24-yard line. For 77, Evan Thout, number 9, Shane Nelson combined on the stop. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Dakota. Fumble on the snap, and number 15, Zach Cook, falls on it himself to keep the ball on the Eagles' possession. Tran now moves out. Number 11, Aaron Nelson catches the screen, and number 9, Shane Nelson greets him immediately. Loss of 3 to the 31. Just past the midway point of the third, under 6 minutes left. Dakota Ridge still up 3. Here's Cook to throw, 4th and 12. Cook completes the pass, but they tackle him at the 20. That is not enough for a first down. Number 33, Landon Johnson made the grab, but number 34, Jacob Carrara's ran. Number 20, Adam Legaretta tries the right side and gets to about the 25.
That's the left side, Dennis. Oh, yeah, do it.
Halfback pass batted away by number 20, Abdullah Musla, for number 82, Jordan Estrada, who was number 7. The Yankees play the Red Sox, so they'll decide who joins them in the playoffs. 3rd and 5, Gariani in a lot of trouble. Gets rid of it out of bounds. 17, Jake Gariani just throwing it away after coming. Comes the rush, but he gets it away. Picked up on a bit of a bounce by number 25, Dylan DeLauro, and he is stopped shy of the 40-yard line. And a flag is coming down. No play, we have a flag. Either. Number 11, Aaron Nelson slipping inside to the 37-yard line. Number 11, Aaron Nelson, maybe not back to the line of scrimmage. He lost a yard on that. Cook's pass is tipped and incomplete. Batted away by number 34, Jacob Carrara's, intended for number 33, Landon Johnson. Number 20, Adam Legaretta, driven back after getting about 2 yards inside the 15. Number 47, Shane Romero. Neck. Fumble on the snap. Number 17, Jake Uriani got it back for Green Mountain, but got tackled for a big loss. Thanks to number 75, Cole Porter. 47, Shane Romero, some assistance as well. Loss of 10. No, I was pretending I was broadcasting.
Oh, because they got into the 20.
Yep.
I got you.
End zone, that is a catch. That is a touchdown for Green Mountain. Number 11, Wes Betcher, came away with a grab of the Gariani pass from 24 yards out.
Concentration.
He is a linebacker by, they convert that.
Mm-hmm.
And now Hofschneider. And 34, Derek Hofschneider following a block and getting to midfield on the kick return. Number 23, Ethan Huffnagel tracked him down. With the ball at midfield, 1st and 10 for Dakota Ridge.
Wow, what a...
They haven't put Hofschneider in it, running back more.
Good point. Number 11, Aaron Nelson, falling forward for about a yard. And they out of their own problems here. Cook to throw. In trouble, incomplete. Cook's pass coming out in. Tosh, that's a fumble. That is a fumble, and Green Mountain recovered it. A flag down. Number 47, Kyle Huffnagel, got it. At the Dakota Ridge 42, we check the penalty. And it is block in the back.
That penalty is declined. Green Mountain ball first down.
First and 10. Number 1, Christopher Woodhouse coming around and getting about a yard before number 47, Shane Romero, greets him. 45 shot dim off some assistance there. 2nd and 9 at the 41 of Dakota Ridge for Green Mountain. Out anyway.
And it was still in the air, so.
Here's a fake by Gariani. Gets away from one, not the next. 17, Jake Gariani, sacked by number 18, Jake Iannella. So as 48 Iannella gets there at the 42 and a half, it'll be 3rd down, 10 and a half to go. Inside give going to the 40-yard line. Very minimal yardage. Couple of sophomores.
I thought that was a flag out.
Flag down as the punt may be partially tipped, went out of bounds just past the 30.
I can't decline that.
Oh, where's
Yeah.
Alabama.
Illegal formation against the offense, not enough man on the line of scrimmage. That penalty is declined. First down, Dakota Ridge.
Morrison is almost offside, and Cook with Nelson in the backfield yet again, as has been the case just about all night. Green Mountain looking for noise from its students. Tran in motion, it's to Nelson. Number 11, Aaron Nelson on the give, only getting about a yard, maybe. Green Mountain only rushing with 3. And Cook to throw. As a man, and the adjustment is made, but the catch out of bounds. So the catch made, but out of bounds. An incomplete pass for number 30. There's Cook. Fade.
Whoa!
And an incomplete pass. Looking for number 21, Josh Morrison. Was Cook, and number 80, Henry Menivar. Low snap, but he gets it away.
Nice punt.
Number 11, Wes Betcher taking the punt out across the 45-yard line. With number 85, Jack Anderson and others to make the tackle. 1st and 10, Green Mountain on its own 46. Gariani to throw. Up top, he's got Estrada, but too far. So the up top pass by Gariani, incomplete for number 82, Jordan Estrada, covered tightly.
That big stuff out again.
Deep pass from Gariani, incomplete. Looking for number 11, Wes Betcher. Third and 10. Here's Gariani in the rollout. Complete inside the 40. 1st down. Gariani with a rollout completes the pass inside the 40-yard line to number 11, Wes Betcher. Number 20, Adam Legaretta on the give, taking it for minimal yardage at most. Gariani with a fake and a sack. And the ball is out. The ball is loose, and Dakota Ridge got it. Number 48, Jake Iannella recovered it. Number 45, Sean Dimoff and others delivering the sack. And here's Cook to throw. Now the pressure comes. Screen pass is incomplete. Intended for number 11. '21, Josh Morrison makes the catch and stretches to the 40 for a 1st down. Number 4, Austin Nelson. Number 11, Aaron Nelson on the give, taking it to the 30. Before the other number 11, Wes Betcher, had to cut him down.
Where do they have her?
Down in the north office.
Come on, don't. You're going to lose time here.
That judge hasn't started counting yet. Now he does.
Just hike it.
Number 11, Aaron Nelson, taking off inside the 20 for a first down. Number 10, Bryce Selk, had to come up to make the tackle at the 18. Get a 12 first. Number 11, Zach Cook keeps it, and he's to the 15-yard line.
Oh, too much.
Cook's pass out of bounds for number 21, Josh Morris, and number 80, Henry Minivar, was with him. 3rd and 7, Dakota Ridge at the Green Mountain 15.
Oh, nowhere.
Number 11, Aaron Nelson, stacked up, and the ball is loose. The ball is loose at the 20-yard line. Green Mountain got it. Number 47, Kyle Huffnagel, who created the play, was at the bottom of the pile. Number 20, Adam Legaretta, cruising ahead for 3, maybe 4. Number 47, Shane Romero, and number 48, Jake Iannella on the tackle.
I know, it hasn't been out at all tonight. Must be really cold.
Ariani's quick pass is caught, and diving for the 30 is number 9, Shane Nelson. With number 24, Michael DeLeon, making the tackle.
Nancy get that feeling.
Flag down is number 17, Jake Ariani, sneaks it past the 30, but we do have a flag.
Illegal shift, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So that'll put the ball on the Green Mountain 24. The Rams now with 3rd and 6. They fake it.
Whoa!
And number 17, Jake Ariani, stacked up inside his own 20. For 75, Cole Porter and others. He kept it at the 19, a loss of an even handful. 4th and 11 for Green Mountain with number 82, Jordan Estrada, into punt. I have no...
And 2 people moving.
Good punt that time.
Nice and high.
And a fumble. Fumble on the fair catch attempt, but Dakota Ridge got it back. Number 25, Dylan DeLauro, recovered it at his own 37.
Lost in another world.
And Pozak may be gone. And he's going to be if he can just slip in. Number 3, Trace Pozak on the toss. Takes it 63 yards for a touchdown for Dakota Ridge. Just staying in at the 40 and taking it in.
Wait, did they not? Yeah, they got that. Right?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so if we go back to 10.
Actually, he stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds.
I didn't see anything.
There's something wrong, buddy. You gotta do it.
Number 3, Trace Pozak slips down with a flag on the play as number 77, Evan Thout, finished the tackle. The play went out of bounds, so they do not restart the clock. For 15, Zach Cook keeps it, and he's to the 34. Half tackles to number 55, Mark Sella, and number 21.
The other side.
And number 11, Aaron Nelson, cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. That hole well flooded by number 63, Kyle. Cook's pass very nearly intercepted. Bozak in motion. They toss it. They try the Dakota special. Johnson to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Landon Johnson on the end around with a pass, and it is just short of number 21, Josh Morrison. Number 10, Bryce Selk on the coverage, and a turnover on downs.
They waited too long.
Green Mountain will have it from its own 36, 1st and 10.
He should have ran.
It was on its way to a repeat that year. Number 20, Adam Legaretta outside, then back inside for an even handful. Number 6, Jake Sanchez up to end the play.
Stop the play right now. And they did.
And number 20, Adam Legaretta cut down in the backfield by the other number 20, Abdullah Musla. Guriani, quick pass and incomplete. Off of number 82, Jordan Estrada, and incomplete coverage by number 33, Landon Johnson. 4th and 7, Green Mountain on its own 39. Bozak from about the 15. Number 3, Trace Bozak takes the punt from the 15 to the 25, where he is run out of bounds. Cook's pass off a tip, incomplete. It is incomplete off of Bozak, who was the intended receiver, and then the near pick was made by number 47, Kyle Huffnagel. For 21, Josh Morrison on the catch across the 30. Now. Cook waiting to go somewhere, does, and it's intercepted. Cook is intercepted by number 11, Wes Betcher. Excuse me, 10, Bryce Selk is there at the 50, 1st and 10 for Green Mountain, thanks to the Selk pick.
Did you see any blue shirts around?
Now on the 45, there was number 3 in the line.
17, Jake Guriani keeps it, dives ahead to the 46-yard line. Number 17, Jake Guriani just diving in the middle of the field. There's number 48. Yeah. Number 17, Jake Guriani keeps it. He's tackled inbounds behind the line of scrimmage. And they jump offside. Flag down, no play. Yeah, but maybe Green Mountain flinched first.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
Ooh.
The punt knuckles out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Cook with a fake and a rollout. Cannot afford a sack, and he threw it incomplete. 38.
Say something.
Cook just airs it out.
And there's nobody there but Green Mountain.
Deep ball by Cook, incomplete. A near pick by number 34, Jacob Carreras. Intended for number 33, Landon Johnson. 3rd and 10, Dakota Ridge at its own 30. Cook scrambling, and he will lateral it back to Nelson, who fell down, and that's it. Number 11, Aaron Nelson took the lateral but fell down, and that is the end of the game.